Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Nikki. For those of you that don't know who I am, or for those of you that do know me, thank you so much for coming back for yet another video. Now today, you guys, this video is going to be a mental health video. I'm going to be talking about why therapy works and how therapy has affected me and how it has changed my life for the good, for the better, and how I have reached totally new heights with using therapy. Now I'm outside. It is like, it's kind of warm, but it's not too hot, so I thought it would be a nice day to just like kind of sit outside and to do a video. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, you guys, so again, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about therapy, more specifically why therapy is good and how it has helped me and my mental health journey. It's also helped me with my spiritual journey and just helped me overall to tackle some goals that I had kind of sat down, and some goals that I didn't think that I could achieve without that support. All right, so first let's get into why I think therapy is a good idea and why therapy works. I'm not gonna say therapy works for every single person. It just depends on the willingness, the openness, and like, you know, if you can really, I'm not even gonna say take constructive criticism, because there are some therapists out there that are like that, but my experience personally with therapy has not been any type of criticism at all. If anything, it's been used as a guide for me to do better. And my therapist does a lot of listening, and then she talks, you know, and she doesn't try to change my opinion. She doesn't try to guide me in this a certain type of way of where she thinks I need to be going. It's really self-guided. So getting into my personal experience, let me go on back. So I feel that therapy is a great idea. It is a great tool if you are looking for that extra support and you need someone to talk to. We all have a circle of friends. Well, I'm not saying we all have, pretty much most of us have a circle of friends or family or just some people in our lives that we don't always feel like we can talk to. They're there to support and be of comfort in certain areas of our life. But when it comes to that mental health journey, and if you do deal with a mental illness, a mental disorder like anxiety, depression, if you deal with being bipolar or anything like that, a lot of times there aren't too many people who really understand that. And I've always heard you got to keep going, you got to keep fighting, you got to keep, but a lot of times you don't want to keep going, or you just simply can't move forward in that moment. You just need that time to really stop and pause and reflect and think on, you know, where you are in your life, where you want to go, and you really need to work through and heal from a lot of things. So I find that people who always are, I call them like the cheerleaders. People that always want to say, you got to keep going, you got to get tough, and trying to cheer you on. They don't understand that sometimes you need those moments to stop, and you need those moments to fall apart, and you need those moments to just break and allow yourself to cry and to do whatever it is that you need to do to let it out. As long as it is a positive release and a positive outlet, sometimes you need those moments where you need to stop and you need to sit back and you need to say, okay, I'm going through some things and I'm tired of holding in, and I need to cry right now, and I need to cry alone, and I need to sit. Or can you just come be a shoulder for me? Can you just listen to me? Can you not tell me what you think I should be doing or what you feel like I need to be doing? Can you just be here? Can you just listen? Can you just sit next to me? Can you not give me advice? Can we sit here in silence while I breathe? Whatever it is. We all have those, you know, we, for the most part, have those cheerleaders. They're people that tell you to keep going. People that tell you to keep fighting. And sometimes it's very hard to keep fighting when you're in that space. So I feel like therapy offers you that support of understanding. Encouragement. It gives you that equal balance of encouragement and also understanding. Because you do need somebody to cheer you on. You do need somebody to lift you up when you're feeling down and to help you get through tough moments and trials and tribulations of life. This life is crazy enough as it is. So having a mental disorder on top of that makes it 1,000 times more crazy. I get it. And I get that a lot of people don't want to see you hurting. A lot of people don't want to see me hurting. They don't want to see me down. They don't want to see anything happen to me. But I also had to set a boundary with people and to let them know, listen, sometimes I need my time to myself. Sometimes I just want to cry. Sometimes I just want to get on the phone and for you to listen to me and not tell me what you think I should be doing or giving me advice on what you think I should be doing. Sometimes I just want you to listen, okay? I just want you to listen. I just need you to listen. So once I set that boundary, my friends stopped being the cheerleaders so much. They still haven't come to the equal balance of encouragement and understanding, which I'm not asking them to. I'm not expecting them to. That's what my therapist is there for, to help me with that. So I don't put too many expectations on them. I'm not going to say I don't have any expectations at all for my friends, because I do have expectations for everyone in my life. If you're going to be in my life, there's an expectation, there's a requirement. Just like if I'm going to be in your life, there's an expectation. I'm claiming to be your friend, you're going to expect me to be a good friend. So yeah, they haven't gotten that part yet, but anyway, that's for my therapist to help me work through. But yes, we all for the most part have those people that do that, and sometimes you just, you need someone that's going to be understanding. Listen, that's my top thing of why I feel like therapy is a good idea. My top number one thing. Number two, I think that therapy is a good idea because it allows you to look at things from a different perspective. Allows you to look at things from a different perspective and from a different view versus the straightforward view that you have on something or a situation in your life. Your therapist can kind of help you look at things differently. My therapist has helped me with that many a times, helping me kind of shifting my perspective on the way I looked at a problem, shifting my perspective on how I handled my anxiety or cope with my anxiety. Like I said, it's very self-guided, so she allows me to come to things on my own terms. But therapists are really good with helping you to kind of see things more than one way. Not necessarily saying that your way is wrong, but it can also help you with looking at different things from a different perspective, through a different set of lens, a different set of eyes. Like my therapist does amazing with that. And then once I really kind of find the best way for me, she really gives me my kudos, because it's not for her offering, it's not her shifting my perspective to change the way I'm looking at it, but to help me see, there's more than one way. But you have to figure out what's the best way for you. So it's like self-guided. It's very much a self-guided practice. Like if you have a great therapist, a therapist that does more listening versus talking and actually allows you to really speak and get things out. And just sometimes when you're going through some things and you have a problem, you don't fully understand like the severity of that problem until you start saying it out loud. Once you start speaking on how you're feeling out loud, it's a game changer, because you're like, wow, like that I really allowed that to happen. Like when I'm telling my therapist a story, I'm like, man, I really allowed this to happen. I let this person get away with that, and I really reacted like that. I feel like I could have did it a little better, because once you say things out loud, it's like they become real. It's like reality. In my mind, that's how I kind of look at it. Like if I'm going through something and I'm internalizing it, it's just in my head. It's jumbled. It's crumbled. It's not organized. It's pure chaos in my mind. It's pure chaos. Sometimes it's chaos that I don't understand. But once I say it out loud and I have a chance to really really say it and hear what I'm thinking up here, and once it comes out, it's more organized. It's not chaos. And I really have a chance to sit back and reflect and think and just like, wow. Like, like really, that made sense. That really made sense. In my head, it didn't make sense. But once I said it, it makes sense. So, yeah, therapy is really good for helping you to see things from more than one perspective, and not just through the lens of where you're sitting. You can see things from different perspectives. That last one, number 3, it kind of ties into the first one about having someone to really offer you that balance of understanding and encouragement. Just have someone to listen. Having someone to really listen to you, somebody to listen despite how crazy you may think you are and how crazy you may think you sound. Having that person there to listen, having that support is everything. And oftentimes in my experience, I found that strangers have been more helpful than the people that are closer to me, which is insane to me, but it's true. In all of my almost 30 years of being on this earth, I have found that strangers have listened to me more and have helped me more than the people that are closest to me as far as my mental health. Because the people that are closest to me, they always say, I want what's best for you, but they never listen to me. They don't listen to the words coming out. They hear what they want to hear, and then they go and give off this half stepped advice. I was about to say something else, but let me keep it clean. This half-stepped advice, and then turn around and act like they just did something so spectacular. I'm like, but you didn't even listen to what I said. You took pieces of what I said, and then you gave me advice based on what you heard. So how is that listening to me again? You didn't listen to the full story. You took bits and pieces, and then you decided that, okay, this is what I'm going to take from it, and then I'm going to give her advice on what I think she should do and how she should react. So a lot of times strangers, you know, I know they say stranger danger, be careful, but strangers can be beneficial sometimes. So I will say that. All right, so those are my top 3 reasons of why I think therapy is a great idea, why I think therapy works. My personal experience overall with therapy has been such an amazing experience. And for those top 3 reasons that I just told you guys, like, therapy has changed my life for the better because I finally have someone that I feel safe with being super vulnerable with, like open it all and letting it all out. Have someone that I feel safe with being vulnerable with. I have someone that listens to me, and when I say listens to me, not only listens to me but actually hears me, hears the pain, hears the anxiety, hears the doubt, hears the worry, hears the fear. So I have somebody that really listen. All right, sorry guys, so I'm back. But yes, like, just having that person listen to me, being able to be safe and just have a vulnerable space so I can express how I feel. I absolutely adore that and love that. My therapist is very supportive. She doesn't make me feel crazy for thinking the way that I think. Even when I take 10 steps forward and take 20 steps back, she doesn't judge me. She actually encourages me to embrace those moments and then really work through why I went backwards in the first place, and then to guide me on how to keep going forward, because it's not easy. Life is not easy. It's not a piece of cake. You know, we have to work hard, and if you are truly dedicated to your healing journey, you're gonna have to work at it. You're gonna have to work hard. It's never gonna come easy. Nobody's just gonna make it fall into your lap. It's gonna be work, and you have to work. So if you are a person that is considering therapy, or if you're someone that has tried therapy and it has not worked for you, you know, that is okay too. But if you are actually considering therapy and it's something you never tried before, give it a try. And not just one session. Like, give it a consistent try and see how you like it. If it changes your life for the better, that is amazing. Keep up with it. If you decide that therapy is not for you, then that's fine too. Some people feel like therapy is not for them, and that is totally okay. That's totally okay. In this healing journey, you have to do what works for you and what's best for you. But that work, that healing, you're not going to get to it unless you work. The work won't work unless you work. I think that makes sense. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I didn't want it to be too long, but I do want to start doing more mental health videos, starting like a mental health segment on my channel, because as you guys know, I've been diagnosed with moderate to severe anxiety. If you haven't been on my channel before, then of course you would not have known that. But I'm currently on a healing journey myself, to really getting back to myself and getting back to who I am after dealing with anxiety for so many years and not really knowing how to deal with it after just going through so much in my life. It's just been a journey, and I'm on a journey to healing and being my best self, and every day I'm growing, and sometimes I take step backwards, but it's okay. It's okay to take steps backwards, but the important thing is not how you fall, but it's how you get back up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.